Hello there, it's John from Antique Watch Company with a little video of some new arrivals. No frills, just basically me talking about some of the watches that have arrived recently. Some are already on the website. Do forgive me if I get some of the references wrong. You can double check these on the website, but I will do my best. Let's dive straight in with one of my favourite Amiga models. Not everyone's cup of tea, this Amiga Dynamic. I don't know if it's about the shape or that it is very retro, but I love an Amiga Dynamic. I love the bullseye two-tone dials. This is one of the nicest, crispest Amiga two-tone blue and silver dials I've seen on a Dynamic in a long time. To be honest, the whole watch is in great condition. It's dated 1969-1970 and really is in extra fine condition. So this is the oval front-loading Amiga Dynamic, the automatic version with the day date. We can swap the Canada disc if required for an English Canada disc, but it's not really a major thing for us. But on request we can do that. So all stainless steel. Let's have a look at it on wrist. They're a nice size. They're a nice size piece. They're not a small watch. I mean, obviously it's oval rather than round, so it's the width is bigger than the height. Originally, when this watch was advertised, they sold it as the first watch designed to avoid the wrist bone, which is probably one of the worst sales lines I think I've ever heard. So great condition, Amiga Dynamic. That's not on the website yet. We're going to be photographing that within the next couple of days. Yeah, really nice looking watch, and as I say, Dynamic, one of my own personal favourites. Let's go on to another favourite. Got the Pie Pan Amiga Constellation date. We've dated this to 1962, so it's an early one with the dog leg lugs, original stainless steel bracelet, cracking dial. Again, there's some really great pieces coming in condition wise, as you can see, unpolished case, the original flat faceted winder, really great condition. So it's the proper genuine to crisscross Pie Pan dial. Now some people will try and advertise watches as Pie Pan, but you can actually see the cutout. So it's actually a separate layer. So it does actually run off and down, so that it's not just a two-tone painting effect. It is actually the shape of the dial. So it's got the crosshair, gilded figures, gilt hands, really super fine condition. Model number, let's have a go, 14902. That's from memory, but hopefully I've got that correct. Then you have the nice original Cyclops magnification over the date. Great piece. Not photographed for the website yet. We've had a few inquiries. Not sure if it's going to get to the website, but you can message us if you are interested in any of these watches, and you can WhatsApp us on 0207 250 3734 on the business number. Let's move on to another great example. We've kept the original glass on this, slightly curved where it's been polished over the years. So this is a 6694 Rolex Oyster date precision. We've dated this, it's probably one of the last precisions actually, so it's 1982-83. Let's get that off the pad and try it on wrist. So this is the 34-35 millimeter manual wind Rolex with the heavy Oyster bracelet, and you can see on this case, unpolished, really looked after, really tight bracelet as well, but the dial is what really sings on this watch. You've got the lovely slightly yellow lume pips. So it's a grey, and then it's a graphite, and then it's a silver. I'm going to try that on wrist. I've got quite a oversized wrist, but about 7.5 inches, but I'm not on this sort of trend of 40mm watches. I'll wear anything from 32 up to 38. It's basically what you like, so it's a individual choice with the size of watches. Don't listen to So what's recommended or what the hype is, just wear what you like. That's the key. If you like it, buy it, enjoy it. So this is a mechanical manual wine, caliber 1225, and in really great condition. It's probably one of the best precisions you're likely to see. That is on the website now, so more information, more photographs, all there for you. If you want to make an appointment to come and view this or any of the watches, just drop us a message. Definitely one of my favourite Rolexes that's arrived in the last few months. What else have we got? Let's go on to Address Cartier. So I do like an unusual Cartier dial, and this has got the mixed large Roman numerals, gilded Roman numerals, like a frosted gilding, same as the hands. See if I can get in there. And then the little diamond markers, original crown. It's a nice looking piece. I mean, originally, some say these are, I mean, this is actually the gents model. The ladies' size was smaller. This is 30mm. Back in the day, I mean, you're talking the early 90s. I mean, there's no reason why a guy couldn't wear that today. So it's basically everyone wears what they would like to wear, but this we're calling this a unisex. So it's the Swiss Quartz model, silver gilt case. When we say silver gilt, we mean the cases are actually sterling silver, and normally 20 micron gold plated over the top. Great condition, new strap. It's got the Cartier deployment. We've got two of these in stock at the moment with dial variations, and they should both be on the website now, so you can check them out. Same again, message if you want any more information. Super slimness, probably around 2.5mm, something like that. Original cabochon crown, just serviced. Comes with a 12 months non-waterproof service cover. Now you can just catch, I don't know if you heard the term before, the spiderweb dial. It's like when a dial lacquer starts to almost craze, like a crazy paving effect. I'm not going to be able to get it here, but let's have a look. You can sort of see it in the light there. It's like a crazy paving effect. Different on every watch, so it does make it a little bit individual. Yep, that Cartier Must Vendôme is ready and on the website now. What else have we got? This is an interesting one. So, at first glance, 1940s, mid to late 40s Amiga stainless steel, with more than likely always these seem to have the 30T2 caliber or variation of. Nice looking military style, let's say. Straight lugs, stainless steel 3-piece fully signed case. Then when we get a bit closer, probably got it, yeah, there you go. Redstar. So I've seen a few Amigas with this Redstar. Never was quite sure what it referred to, a particular market, but apparently it refers to the Teddington. The Teddington was a test for timekeeping. So I imagine it was a chronometer rated exhibition. Now that particular caliber would have been a 30T2 SC from RRG. So this is the 30T2, the standard manual wind with sub-seconds as used in the British military Amigas, the Dirty Dozen piece. So this wouldn't be the chronometer rated RG model, but the RG is based on this, or vice versa. So I had a little read up. Don't know how confident or how impressed I am with the story. Brazilian market apparently, and the Teddington connection, a bit vague, but I like the idea that it is a little bit unusual and obviously original dial, slightly aged but nice, and proving that the watch dial is original. Sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of age, a little bit of character, a little bit of patina. So the model on this is a 2271, and we've dated it to 1944/45. It's 110,400,000 reference, or near enough. But yeah, so Redstar Teddington, make your own decisions, but it's definitely original and has a little bit of a story. That's not on the website yet. We're yet to service this and photograph it, so that's going to go up to the workshop any day now. But get your messages in if you want early option on this watch. We can reserve it, take a deposit on any of the watches you see, to be honest. Let's go, not our normal cup of tea again. So, Tag, battery powered. I remember selling these brand new back in the 90s, or at least even a year old. We used to call them the Tag SEL, but I must admit, I never had one of these. So this is the McLaren Mercedes limited edition. So it's the Tag SEL chronograph with the wishbone link bracelet. This comes with which is nice. It's box papers and a card. So we'll call it a full set. It's in good condition. Notice we've got the signatures on the back, which is explained in more detail on the website. Courtard, Mika Hakkinen. So it's quite an interesting watch, 1998, limited to, I mean, is that a big limited edition? What are we talking? Nearly 4,000 pieces. Well, if that's worldwide, that's not too many, and I've never seen one in the flesh. So you've got a calendar, chronograph, which has just been serviced when fit the new battery, and comes with our 12 months non-waterproof service cover. It's not a massive watch by Tag standards, but so 7.5 inch wrist. It's fine on my wrist. The measurements will be on the website. Screw down crown, full size bracelet. I could probably do with that being a little bit smaller on my wrist. So neo vintage, is that what we're calling this sort of thing now? Interesting. I think it is interesting, especially to the motor racing F1 fans. But yeah, it's something a bit different, not our usual sort of stock, but we will pretty much take any watch in if we think it's unusual and it's in good condition and there's a story. The stories are what help sell the watch. Seen a few of these around online, but not in this condition. So that is on the website now. Have a look, and if you're interested, let us know. Let's go to a really patina dial. So decisions on this one, when we first took it in, is do we or don't we restore the dial? We're not going to. We're going to leave it as it is with a case of light polish. So this is the Seamaster 600. What's unusual about this 600 is the all Arabic, raised applied Arabic figures. You don't see many with the applied figures in this model reference. So this would be a 135011 with the manual caliber 601. I'm guessing that's why the Seamaster 600 was named so, because it possesses the 600 caliber. I didn't see the point in it, but I suppose they run out of ideas, and putting the caliber number on a dial, I think they may have done it with a few other models as well, but it does break up the dial, gives it a little bit of a story again. So it's like a hammered effect. So it's not a linen, it's like a hammer effect dial. You can see that the lacquers, it's got the spotting, but we're going to leave that dial as it is, and this tan, simple stitched, quite padded strap seems to set it off well. Got the usual hippocampus on the back. Excuse me while I have a little slurp of my coffee. And mechanical manual wind, Arabic figures, about 34mm. That's going to be hitting the website in the next couple of weeks. On wrist, see, even with the bigger wrist, 34mm still fine. I do like this model. I like the watch. It's simple, entry-level Amiga with a little bit of an interesting dial, not the standard dial variation. And as I say, we're dating that at 1963. That's coming soon. So let's go to bargain entry-level Amigas. So this is on the website. This is a stainless steel, although you could pass it as a white gold piece. It's got that sort of Calatrava style to it. Very simple. Couldn't get any more simple. No second hand, no sub-seconds, no minute track. All you've got is your 12, 3, 6 and 9. Straight batten markers. But there's something about it. There's a lot of people asking about this watch. It's unisex. It's 31.5mm. So can we say it's unisex? Could a guy wear this? I think so. Yep. Now again, let's get the hand in. I can't really go much lower, but yep, I'd wear it. It's mechanical, it's manual wind, it's simple, it's a dress watch. There's a few people that wanted a side picture. I will add one to the website, but there you go. It's quite a slim watch. I think it was actually advertised as super slim. We're dating this to 1960. What's interesting about it is it had very little wear. Got the original Amiga strap, 16mm. The original stainless steel Amiga buckle. That's just been serviced and that's on the website. I think from memory it's like 695, and that's including delivery and a 12-month service cover. Mechanical manual wind. I think that's going to be around too long. So check that one out. If you're interested, drop us a message or just order it and we will be able to get the next order out. With the post strike probably going to be next week now. But yeah, pretty entry-level Amiga, not expensive. Let's go to Cartier. So this Cartier is in stock. So we've got another spider dial. So some dials, I mean, they're individual. They craze differently on each piece. It's the lacquer, and this has gone like a green. It's very unusual the way the dial's patinaed. This is a mechanical Cartier tank. This is the smallest model. This is a ladies' watch. Silver gilt. So we'll say late 70s, early 80s. Great condition. So sterling silver case, 20 micron gold plated over the top. We fitted a genuine croc strap. Feel like on this watch it seemed to make it pop, especially with the dial crazing, the spiderweb effect. Fully mechanical manual wind. Say this is currently in stock, and we've got it on at $14.95. There's a little bit of wiggle room on that as well. And it's the mechanical gilt vermeil tank. Pretty looking watch. I think everyone needs to have a Cartier in their collection. It's more of a design than a watchmaker in our opinion. They were great designers. The Santos and the Pasha tank. So many other variations. Panther. They made some great design models. So that's available now on the website. What else do we have? Let's go on to a Rolex. So we've got a very, very clean automatic Oyster perpetual date. Superlative chronometer. So this is the officially certified chronometer. And this is a 35mm watch on the heavy Oyster bracelet. Let's get it off that pad. So this watch has been fully renovated. So this has been done at Rolex previous to us purchasing it. So it's an all stainless steel, full case polish, case refurb, new seals, internal overhaul, and it's had a new old factory dial replacement and factory hands replaced. So this is a 1966 1500 Rolex Oyster perpetual date, and this is 34.5 mil. Some people say 35, but it's saying between 34 and 35 mil with the heavy Oyster bracelet. Cracking condition watch for somebody who wants a 1960s watch but doesn't want it to have the age of a 1960s watch, and with the upgraded heavy Oyster link bracelet. Let's try that on wrist. This comes with our extended, we're given a 24-month service cover on this Rolex. This should be hitting the website within the next couple of days. See how close I'm getting to the dial. So you've got the new lume pip. So it's a fully restored watch for people that don't really want patina or age. They want to know it's a 1966 piece, but they don't really want it to look like one. So you've got the best of both worlds, the vintage lover and somebody who just wants to wear the watch every day and want it to look immaculate, and that is definitely looking immaculate. So that's going to hit the website any day now. Photographs have been done. What else have we got? Let's come to the Tudor. Yes, I do like this watch. I like this model and the dial. So it's definitely the linen effect dial, and stainless steel, 34mm, and the model reference 74000, 74000N, something like that, but that is on the website. So this has got it's almost like the old American Jubilee type bracelet. So it's a flat link Jubilee, but quite solid. Tudor signed on the clasp, Tudor on the bracelet, because this watch is by our standard not vintage. It's 2002, but there's just something about that dial. Flat sapphire crystal, stainless steel, screw back case, Tudor side again. We've done a full refurb on the case, a light refurb on the bracelet. Let's just run the cloth over that, get my finger marks off. It's a polished centre, matte on the outside. It's a looked after watch. It comes with the Tudor box and a service cover, so it's been fully serviced, running really well. Quick date change, great condition Tudor. Tudor are definitely the make on people's lips at the moment. Seem to be making some really good stuff. I suppose you could say making waves. They've separated their sales from Rolex now, making individual pieces. I've got a few Tudors in my own collection, Black Bay variations, and the sterling silver 925 was a nice purchase. I just thought interesting because it's the first sterling silver Oyster, since the 1930s. So great condition, Oyster print date, rotor self winding with that linen effect dial. That is currently on the website. So any information, extra information you need on there, we can send you via email or just drop us a WhatsApp. Lastly, looks like another tag. Now, again, we don't normally buy tags, but because we like to buy things that are different, this was original automatic chronometer version. So it's still an ETA variation, but it's the chronometer rated automatic, and it's pretty much immaculate. I remember again when these come out in the catalogue. This is the Kyrium, and these are around 38mm including the crown guard. So I suppose you could say they're in between 36 and 38mm. This comes with box and booklets and a spare rubber strap, like a custom rubber strap somebody's had made for it, just as an option. But really super fine condition, satin silver dial. Really, I mean, it's almost as new. That's had a full service with us. Comes with about 12 months. Usual non-waterproof service covers, because we don't guarantee waterproofing on any watch really. So if you are going to go swimming or in the shower with your watch, you'll need to send it back to the manufacturer and go through their pressure testing process. So Tag Heuer Kyrium chronometer model. Not so many of the chronometer models made, and this is in super fine condition. That is on the website now. We've guesstimated it circa 1990s. But yeah, so we will buy watches if they have a little bit of a story or something a bit different. And we probably wouldn't have bought this if it was the standard quartz, but being the automatic chronometer version and the fact that it's got the box and papers with it makes it something we'll add to stock. So I think that's it, unless I've forgotten anything. No, it's all there. So keep your eye on the website. Stuff arriving daily. This is just a handful really of what's come in. The rest of the watches are in the workshop being prepared. 2 or 3 of these are still awaiting service. So remember the website, message us if you need any more information, and this video will probably be going on Instagram and YouTube. Okay guys, have a great day and hope you enjoyed what you was looking at. Take care.